Clara, how are you today? Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hey guys. Oh, just Marisa and Ana. I'm Ana Clara. I don't know. You already know me. I will try to say something different. I don't know. My favorite color is blue. I had studied for all my life at the same school, and I live here in Araruama since I was born. And yeah, that's it.
Great. And you, Mark. So welcome. How are you today?
I'm
Can
good. And
can you
you?
introduce yourself? I'm great as well.
So I'm
It is
Marcos Prado. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 70 years old. And the topic today is teacher, right? And I am a teacher, English and French teacher. So that's it.
great. That is amazing. We have one teacher here. And you, Maris. How are you today?
Hi guys, I'm great. It's Friday. I think all of you know me, but I live in Rio de Janeiro and I work with digital marketing. It's a thing that I really love to do, and I I'm practicing my English here on TNT since I think August, and now I'm a host here in our marketing meetings and English meetings.
Great. I think everyone knows. Everyone know here. All the hosts are here. But I'm Anna. I'm 16, and I'm a junior high school again. I don't know what I say difference. And my favorite fruit it is mango. I really like and pineapple. I love it. These ones. No. So the questions about teachers. Marcos, I show a video. I show a video, but you can watch after this meeting. And the first question is, can you remember a teacher from elementary school? Ana Clara, you can start.
Yeah, I remember elementary is like when I was a child. Yeah, yeah. I remember. Actually, my mom was my elementary school, and this is we have a lot of good memories because I didn't call her as teacher, was mommy, and just me could how can I say this? I was in a good place, because she was my mom, but also I couldn't do nothing because she was my mom and was always arguing with me. So yeah, but I remember my elementary school teachers. So yeah.
Great. And you, Marcos?
Yeah, I was trying here to remember. I think that I remember all of my teacher, but not the name, this specific informations about. But I remember one teacher that I don't remember what grade she teach me. I think it was third or fourth grade, something like that. And her name was Elizabeth, and he was a little bit younger to be a teacher. No, I think she was 23 or 24. She just graduated, and she just go to teach, and I was a little bit young too. And I remember her hair, the way that she talk and those things. And I remember that all the boys from the class, they was in love for her. And I was one of these boys, so it was a little bit funny. And remember this. Sometimes I talk with the guys that was studying with me, and it's a good memory.
Great. And you, Marisa, can you remember?
Yeah, I remember my best teacher ever, and it was teacher Mariana. She, I think I was in the fourth grade. I don't know. And she was very young too, like 19, 20, and she was very funny and all the kids love her. And I don't know if nowadays she is the same school, because my school is very old and a lot of teachers work there for a long time. But yeah, I remember that, and she was amazing. And when I was in the finish, in the high school, I usually met her in some ways, in some place that's cool. And she always reminds me, and she's amazing. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. I bring this question because I really remember my first teacher, like in the first grade, and her name was no, because she's alive. So her name is Claudinea. Yeah, and I remember when I come back to home, and she always like came to the classes with high heels, And I remember I come to my house and trying use the high heels, and oh, I'm a teacher. I will explain things, like this, because I really like the her way, and I use it have some high heels like look like they her, like high heels, and it was, oh my gosh, I'm a teacher and whatever they think. But the second question is, how was the most special teachers? How was the most special teachers for you? I guess I answered this question with this number one. I don't know if someone have another special
Yeah,
teacher.
the teacher that I told, she wasn't my favorite one. That just remember her, but my best teacher. I'm between one of he was teaching story and one that teach me Portuguese, because the story one she was very competitive. She gave to the class all the things of being competitive between us. So in a way that it was good, but not so, because we are being enemy of each other, not friend or partner. But the Portuguese one, I remember that the school, all the school, the student of the school called her like a witch, because she was very old and she had, because she's still alive, a hair like a little bit white and gray, and it was very long, because she was from a religion, that cannot cut the hair. And when she starts to teach me, I remember that I was very afraid of her. I don't know, to yell with me, scream, and do everything. But she was an angel with me. I remember that the first day I gave to her a present, and she was very happy with me. So I started to win her for this little details. It was very good. I think she was the best one that I remember.
Great. Anna, do you have another teacher?
Yeah, I will not say my mom, but I had the one. I actually he is alive, but Robert was a teacher of uh, geography. Yeah, geography, and well, he's amazing, and he he has taught me a lot of things, not just about geography, but about the life and how you can have a good relation with the others people. And yeah, he is very human. And I some students don't like him because he is very honest, and you can talk with him if you have some problems in the subject or in your personal life. But I don't know why, but some students don't like. And on my graduation in high school, he gave me the, I don't know, the certificate. And oh, he cried and I cried. It was amazing because I would like to receive my certificate of him. So it was amazing, and for me, he's the best one.
And you, Marisa, do you have another one?
Yes, I have other two professors that I remember. One is Tia Elena, and she was a history teacher, and all school loved her, and she was very funny. Another teacher was Fabili, because she is education, I don't know, education, physical education teacher, I don't know. And um, she helped me to how can I say, she pushed me to learn, some play some games, and because I usually don't participate, and I didn't like it. But in my last year at school, she was very special for me, and we already traveled together in a New Year Eve. Yeah, because she's very young. She's almost I don't know, maybe 7 years older than me, just, and she's very young. And she's my sister's friend too. And yeah, she's very nice. So yeah, these two.
Great. I have two, three, another one, like another teachers. I think it is my teacher of geography. I don't know, but everyone likes this kind of teachers, but it is, her name is Vanessa. I love her. Like, we have uh, a garden in the school, and then we take care about this garden. She was amazing in my year, And another one was my history teacher. Her name is Thais. I love her. I love history, so I love all my teachers. And the last one, in my, like, forever math teacher, I love him. I can explain, he is amazing as a person, as a teacher. And his name is Hugh. Oh my gosh, I can explain my love with him, because it is amazing the way he explained the subject and the things. I really like it. And the next question, it is, do you have any relative as teacher? If yes, they like it or not? Marcus, or can be you, maybe.
Yeah, actually, my mom, she's teacher. She graduated with 17 years old. She was a little bit young, and since that she's teacher. So she's teacher for a 26 year, and she's gonna to aposentar. Oh my God, I forget how to say this.
Retired.
Retired, yeah. I was saying that, but I was afraid. So she's gonna retire in a few years, and I'm really happy to her to accomplish this. It's her dream. Like, it's her dream for at all. Like, every time she's talking about this, it's a little bit funny. I think just my mom and my sister. She's graduating in pedagogy too, but she doesn't work with this, and me, but I'm not graduating in the college, in the university, but I still been teacher. But when I graduated my subject, oh my God, I can say with all the propriety that I'm teacher.
Great. And you, Maris?
Yeah, my mom is a Portuguese teacher, so all the time that I study with her at home, and it was hard sometimes because I have to do some things, but I really I really love Portuguese, and my aunt, it's a teacher too. It's and I when I was 3 or 4 years, I study with her, because she teach some kids, and all my cousins and I studies with her when we are growing. Yeah, just this, my aunt and my mom.
And you, Anna?
Yeah,
I think
also my mom and my aunt. They are in kindergarten, like for children. Teacher. She's like in front of me now, and yeah, they really like, and they are teachers since, let me see, I don't know, since very young, and she is retired now, but she's still working. And actually, I am here in this room because she will start the last class of the year, and will be like a pajamas party. That's why I'm not on my bedroom. And yeah, they love it, and they how can I say, they inspire me for not to be a teacher, but to be a good professional.
great. Actually, I don't have any parent. Like my parents is not my relative. I guess not. I have no idea, but I guess my family we don't have teachers. No, I guess I just guess. I have no idea about this, but I don't know. They like this profession. No, I don't know. I just don't know my family if I have, but okay, we can go to the next question. Have you ever given gifts for your teachers on this day? Uh, Maris, you can start.
Nowadays, I don't understand. Oh,
No,
that at that time.
yeah.
Okay. Um, don't remember. Maybe some letters, I give to them some letters, and a lot hugs, because all the time I hugs all the teachers. And but I don't know, I think I never given some gifts, like, oh, I buy something just for you. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah.
Great. And do you wanna hear
Yeah.
mom?
I will just say something very curious because my mom remember me now. Do you know Ana Paula? Ana Paula, the host, in Aprendi. My mom taught him Ana Paula when she was a kid. Yeah. When Ana Paula has lived here on my city when she was a child. So my mom just remembered me now. And yeah, about the question, yeah, for this teacher Robert that I said, when I traveled, I gave him like a pen, just a souvenir, But I just remember about this, like Maria said, I gave for my teacher hugs and letters, these things.
Yeah, I think me too. I give like letters and something like special for me, make by myself. But also I remember my grandma and I buying some boats something like oh the cans and this kind of things, like just a little things, but special, I just remember this. But I guess it is not like in the teacher days. It is just because the year are finished, or something like this. I think in the teachers day we don't have classes, so we just don't care about this, and we don't give the congratulation teachers, like this
Yeah.
normally.
Anna, can I add something
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh,
about that teacher, history teacher that I love? um she was a little old when I finished my school, but I think 2 years after that I finish, other classes make how can I say, homenagem? I don't know that, but like a party, and give some gifts and presents for her, because she was she was retired, you know, and it was the last year that her last year as a teacher, and she was crying, and all the school knows about that surprise, you know. It was amazing, it was very beautiful because she was a great teacher for us.
And you, Marcus?
Yeah, I remember it was I was very young, and you know that culture that you give to a teacher an apple, you know. In my case, I gave literally a bunch of fruits. I gave mango, banana, coconut, what else? Avocado, like a lot of fruits. And I don't remember the reason that I gave. I remember that my mom, she bought this. It was a very, very fruit. And I gave to my teacher, and she was like looking me a little bit stranger, but she received, sure. And I remember that she shared with a lot of another teacher that she was in the school, because it was you know, a lot of fruits. And I remember that there's another time that I remember that I gave chocolate. It was a caixa de bombom, you know. And I gave to my teacher because her sister died, you know, and she was a little bit sad. And I remember her face, you know, her that she was crying a little bit in some classes. And I gave to her this box of chocolates for her, and she was, you know, a little bit happy with this.
Can I say something? Yeah. I don't know if Maris lived the situation, but one thing that's very good to have a mom as a teacher is when have a special day. For example, Teachers Day or Easter, they received a lot of gifts, and yeah, I eat a lot of chocolate, or I don't know, a lot of things, and yeah, that's very good when the Easter is coming. And oh my, I maybe we will receive a lot of gifts, and yeah, that's very good. This year wasn't a little different because it was online classes, so yeah, unfortunately. But next year, yeah, maybe.
Oh my God, that is great. My mom was a nurse, so she received like cookies and whatever the thinking all the time I made for her, because like she liked to her, but she liked to eat, but I'm more fast than her, so I can't tell the things. It is bad, guys, but it is chocolate, you know, and this kind of things. The next question is: Are teachers' professional important for us lives? Marcus, can you start?
Can you remember this question? I'm gonna see here. Just wait a minute.
Yeah, if the teachers like as professional, it is important
Yeah.
for your society life, no?
I think, of course, everybody, even the president, you know, these important professions, they are graduated by a teacher and a professor. So, like, they have to be grateful to them, because like everybody, I think, passed for the school, and some teacher, some professor teach him or her. So yeah, I think it's very important, and not because my mom, she's a teacher, you know.
Yeah, I got it. And you, Marisa?
Yeah, it's totally important because uh, we wouldn't we wouldn't stay here if you don't work the day, you know. And I think yeah, all society needs teachers, or you know, because um, they help us to understand some things that sometimes our parents couldn't, and I think it's very important. Yeah.
Great. And you, Anna?
Yeah. they are important, and when they become friends of us is very special. And I have contact with some teachers, and they feel happy because I'm achieving my goals on the college, in the college, and on my professional life. So it's amazing when I can meet them in the street, on the street, or when I go to the school that I have graduated. So yeah, they are amazing. We need to give more value to them.
Yeah, I totally agree too. Because, like, for me, this year was crazy, and it show us we need teachers in your life because it's getting crazy if we don't have teachers. Like my sister, it is in the first grade this year, and he was like learning how to writing or reading, and my family was getting crazy, because it's so hard to plan for someone. Oh, you need to write in this way, you need to do this way, because you don't know, like you are just learning it, you don't know explain for the teacher, for the children. And we was like a little aggressive with her, oh my gosh, you can understand this, like we can explain for her in the way like the teachers do. And I think it is a talent, it is really important for us, and everyone needed teacher to learn, like even here in TNT everyone is helping everyone. It is like everyone's a teacher, and we can help another people's with your English and whatever these things. I think it is much important than we know, than we say for the teachers, because like the teachers work hard in this quarantine. Oh my gosh, I can imagine, your mom, Nana, like working hard and try and make like perfect videos to help the children, and the mom just, oh my gosh, we're doing this, I don't want to do the homework. It is so, I know I was the kind of the mom. No, I'm just kidding. But it is hard. I can imagine this. And the teachers don't receive like the things for the importance, of them. Like they don't have a good money, they don't receive a good job, and they whatever this thing. I think it is really bad, the situation, but it is important so much. The next question is: have you ever disrespect any teacher in your life? Marise, can you start?
Wow. No, I guess not. I never be rude, never disrespect, like saying some things rude for my teachers. But I already disagree with some things and have had some discussions about it. Disagree with my oh my nota, my I don't
Yeah,
know,
you're great. Great
grade.
score.
I scored, yeah. I disagree sometimes with my score, and I try to convince, why they should to up my score or something like that. But disrespect, no, no, yes.
Yeah, I will answer this question because I would like to talk about this. But for me, I think like I never do respect a teacher. I think it is the no the hard thing in the world is respect some the teachers, because they try and help you. It is just their job is to try and help you, and try. Oh my gosh, you are like you just say bad things for the teachers. No, like bad words and whatever these things. I have some colleagues did this, and did this, and there was, oh my gosh, you're the people who I don't want to be friends or something like this, because you don't respect the teacher, the important in the class. And I think I never did respect, but I was like, not a aggressive discussion, but it was talking about what is this, what is that, and whatever thing. But I never did respect and to say bad things. I think I hate this kind of things. I feel so bad for the teacher with this when this happening. And the guys was like, oh, it is cool to respect the teachers and go to the 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 I forget the name of the guy. No, you're going to the principal, and the guy will say, "Oh, why you do this?" And you retire and you some notes for your mom or whatever these things. No, but the guys was, "Oh, this is amazing. No, respect the teacher and whatever these things." But it is not this. And you wanna.
No, I have never, and this is terrible, horrible. I don't know. And but I always have a good relation with my teachers because I was like the nerd one and was in the first chair and watching, and I didn't have problems. I have one or two that I didn't like because I didn't like the method to the way that they pass the information and some grades, but yeah, things that we can handle when it's not necessary you disrespect or say bad things. uh, you need to talk and to have a good conversation. Don't try to do things like you wanna said, and yeah, that's all.
Yeah, and the next question is, what would be the world without teachers? Uh, Maisy, you can start.
Well, without teachers, totally different, big and a little crazy about informations. Um, sometimes no. Every time we need a special person with special opinions because they study about it. They learn more, and we can. Um, it's more truth, the things that the teachers teach for us. And without teachers in the world, I think a lot of fake news will happen, and not it. It's happened nowadays because the internet and some other things, but without teachers, we 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 can um, evolve. I don't know. We can grow up. We can grow up our ideas or share truth informations. So yeah, will be a mess, I think.
Yeah, and you wanna.
Yeah, I totally agree with Marisi, and I would miss a lot because, for example, we are having online classes, and sometimes we we study some course, yeah, some course in online, but we still need teachers to pass the information to support us. I can see the world without teachers or any type of people who helps us in some way. And yeah, I think it would be uh, a totally mess, as Marit said.
Yeah, I agree with you. Girls, like we don't like if it without the teacher we are not here like communicating as a human, like this. I think they learn it. They learn it us so much than we can imagine. It is all the things including the society. It is based in a is teacher, and the way they learn us. Of course, the education we need to like bring like we need to get the education we need like your home need to learn first, but most parts of the time they don't do this, and the teacher need to help us like a student and a human in the society, I think. And I really can imagine this because I'm the person who hate to study alone, and I can do a course without imagine getting crazy, alone, because I think the teachers it is so simple, no two way to explain the things, and I can imagine this because I'm really a girl who don't like to study at home and whatever this thing. No, I prefer this contact with the teacher and they learn me. And then all the time of the girl who like raise my mom and say, "Oh, teacher, I have a question." No, whatever this thing. All this girl because I really like to don't have downs and help the teachers because they leave them alone, no, and say the things just for them. No, don't care what they are saying. I think this kind of things happen with me,
Yeah.
and yeah, it is so bad. No, I can imagine.
Yeah, I think teachers are like a channel, between knowledge and us. And they spread the information and the true information. And um, it's gonna to be easy to learn some things. Of course, there are moments that we can learn by ourselves. But I think sometimes no, always we need a support, a person supports you in that way. So if they wasn't important, we don't have universities, schools, so they are very important and we need to appreciate all the time.
Yeah. Another question is, do you think you are a good teacher? Like as I say that I'm not with the talent to help to try and be a teacher. I think it is really thinking special and need the talent to teach another one. No, I think I'm not the kind of people who is a good teacher, but I'm the kind of person who like to help the others, but not be the teacher, because it is pressure. You need to know knowledge and control all the things. I'm getting crazy, with I can imagine being a teacher, a real teacher. And do you think because your mom is a teacher, maybe you can be,
I think this is a thing that we can improve to be a teacher. Maybe yes, I could do this, but I don't know because I have difficult to pass the message. For example, sometimes I teach teenagers. I teach math, particular classes. I I guess they like because they are asking for me, but uh, sometimes I feel, oh, I know this, but I don't know how to pass and the best way to pass the message. I don't know if they are understanding. And for me, it's very difficult because sometimes, oh, this is so easy and the person is not understanding. How can I pass this information in another way? So I think this is the hard thing to be a teacher. You need to see what the student how the student learn better or the other can learn with another information another way. So for me it's very difficult to pass this subject, even in the college when I was monitor, I don't know, and for me was a challenge, but I don't see me as a teacher in the future.
great thing, you, Maris.
Yeah, well, in the marketing meetings is a training, for me. I think, yeah, I see me, yeah, I don't know, as a teacher one day, yeah, um, mostly because my mom, and she influenced me, but she wouldn't like to that I was a teacher, and she and when I was choosing my career, she didn't like when I say that I think about it that to graduate in history, to be a history teacher, and she didn't like because uh, she was a teacher in a public school, and she was afraid of some radical students, and I think she she was in the bad situations in some times because the students, and she saw a lot of bad things, in the public school, and she always tried to be honest with me about that career, the salary and the rebel kids, something like that. But nowadays, I'm thinking about it because most because TNT, and I started to teach some things about marketing and about Portuguese too. It's a thing that I I'm thinking about it. It's a process to learn more, and maybe I could be a teacher one day.
Great. I think it's crazy because my mom said the same for me. Like my mom's a nurse, and she always say for me, "Don't be a nurse. Don't be a nurse. You're suffer with this career. Don't be the health area. Don't give, don't do, don't make, don't whatever these things." My mom always say for me, and yeah, I was okay. I'm not this area. I understand you don't wanna, but she always the time say for me. I don't know why, but she up to say for me, don't be, because it is too hard. Be a nurse and the whatever these things. But it is crazy. And I want to be a different kind of teacher. Another question, it is for you because you have like mom teacher. It is crazy to think about this. I can imagine my mom as a teacher. He will kill me. Okay, but as your mom teacher, he always said first you like choose something special in this career, or like do what you love and this kind of things, like pressure you to be a doctor or a lawyer and whatever single no, do what you love or something like this. No, you can start.
Yeah, my mom have never said for me to don't be a teacher or to do something very special. For example, you need to be a doctor, things like that. But always are she are always saying to me, "Oh, you need to study. You need to improve yourself. Okay, study English, French, Spanish, and as as much things as you can study, because in the future you see that this was amazing for you and for your career, for your personal life, and yeah, but here was always very okay to choose a thing that I really really like. And I don't know, like I choose my career, and okay, my mom and my father felt very happy because this is something different. We don't have a civil engineer in my family, so it's different. And she's always support me. Don't I didn't have this thing, and thanks God, because I guess it's very hard to handle with parents who say, "Oh, you need to do this, or you will not be happy." I don't know about Marisa, but
Yeah, Indio Maris.
Yeah, my mom have never pushed me to do something, only like, oh, go read a book, just like this. And but she always talked to me like, okay, choose a thing that you love to do. You like read, you like writing. What's gonna do with this, and she tried to guide me, in some aspects. And but the only thing that she told me was about the to be a history teacher, because the bad things that she passed, I don't know. And but never pushing me a lot. She was amazing. She is amazing mom and woman too. So yeah, never push me.
Great. And about like when you have some exams, your mom always say for study or study with you. Oh, actually, I remember my stepfather. Like he have a mom. He had a mom, and their mom, like, I call grandma, but it is not my grandma. And he is a teacher. He is a pedagoga. I have no idea what is she. I think it is pedagoga. I don't know if English pedagogue. I have no idea. But she like did this course, and she worked in a school, like a counselor, and she hours try and help me in Portuguese because she did something like connection with Portuguese, and she tried to help me. It is really like amazing, but it's not like I can explain, but I like it to her help. I think when you're family, it is more like close. You can say the things you have like men down, because so I don't know, but so many students have like this freak out when you need to tell the teachers they're down, whatever they think. I think your family is more close. But and for years, how working this study for the test, like Portuguese test, your mom study with you, and yeah, whatever you think. Maris.
Yeah, all the time my mom started with me in a Portuguese test, and sometimes history too. And because some history was like interpretation, so I read a book and I could understand, and she was there, and oh no, this happens and happens, and she tell me some stories, because she always read for me some books, like Disney books, something like that. And when I was studying about history, she and I could understand some things that happened, and she was there and she read for me and explained better, and I think because that I really love history, because my mom always with me and teach me some things, and Portuguese too, of course. Like some uh that things about verbs and subjects, that things that sometimes it's boring, and she could teach me with a better way than my real teachers at school, and my score, I don't know, it was always good in Portuguese and humans subjects. But in maths and physics, chemical, it was not so good. But yeah, my mom always helped me.
Great. And you wanna?
Yeah, I remember until my 12 to 13 years old, she studied with me, but later I started to study by myself because she like she teach me how I could learn by myself and have my own moment to sit in the chair and study. It was like a habit to oh my god, it was a habit for studies. And but I remember, for example, when I was a child, she was always with me, and she sat by my side, and we started to read a lot of things. But she's not so good in math, in this part of physics, and I started to learn and to try to answer for my teachers, because it is very difficult to her. So I since then I started to learn and to study by myself.
Great, that is awesome. So, girls, your time is over now. Thank you so much for being here with me. It is a pleasure. And no, we need to thank you, be thankful with your teachers, and all the teachers in the around the world matter. And thank you so much. Don't forget to answer the feedback. And I hope see you in the next year, because it is the next week of TNT, normal TNT, but it will have like the São Paulo Tech Week. No, and yeah, thank you so much for being here with me. Take care and goodbye.
Thank you,